Hello and welcome to the midnight launch for Dying Light 2. It is the start of the absolute insanity of game releases coming out in the next couple months. You got Dying Light 2, you got Sifu, you got Oli Oli World, you got Horizon Forbidden West, you've got Elden Ring, and then in March you've got Shadow Warrior 3, you got Tunic, you got Death Stranding Director's Cut on PC, you got Borderlands. There's so much stuff coming out, there's even more that I've probably forgotten. And some stuff that I'm personally not, interested in, but there's loads. Oh yeah, Kirby. The Kirby game coming out in March actually looks really good as well. It's just insanity. Everything got delayed last year, and everything got put in February and March for some reason. But here we are. Dying Light 2. And, we're just gonna check it out, see how it runs. And, I've left everything at default, apart from FOV. There we're in DX11. I put the FOV up really high because it looked pretty low on the reviews that I've seen. But we're gonna go in and just see how it goes. A more challenging experience created with Dying Light veterans in mind. Am I a Dying Light veteran? I've played the first one, I've beaten the first one, and I played the following expansion, so maybe? Enemies are a serious threat from the start, dealing more damage. Can you change on the fly? If I can change it on the fly, we'll start with hard. And then I'll change it if it's too difficult. Let's hope the day one patch has fixed a load of the issues, because apparently it's really buggy. (2036) 2036. 15 years after the fall of Cybertron. So even though you're playing a different character, your character still sounds like the same voice actor from the first game, even though he's not the same guy. Because the guy from the first game, something happened to him. Spoilers. Which is why he's not in this one. Well, this cutscene's running pretty poorly. We have loads of screen tearing. Jesus. For Jesus.
Woo-hoo! You still got it.
You know, this game used to be more fun.
And you used to be younger.
And dumber.
What matters is you're still just as fast. Because a slow pilgrim
Yeah,
is
a dead pilgrim. Yeah, I know.
Get up here. I want to show you something.
Okay. Well, turns out that it was a real-time cutscene. It wasn't pre-rendered. Oh my god. Oh, it feels horrific. Okay. We've got to tune this. Tuned in, and we need to tune it, because, my god, it's running like dick. So I left it at default. This is what it said to leave it to. So let's put... There's no point in putting stuff to ultra. There is no point. But there seems to be no ultra. It just seems to be high. Or very high. It seems to me like it had put it to the highest. Motion blur can be off. Field of view is max. Yeah, it put it to the highest settings. Dying Light 1 runs really well. And it ran really well when it came out. So I would expect this to run pretty well as well, considering it looks basically the same. Oof. Yikes. Oh, it's running. I've just been playing Half-Life 2 at like 300 frames a second, so jumping to this is a bit iffy. Okay. And the graphics, they don't look. It's very dense. It's so dense, but technically it's not that great looking. Right. So These menus aren't very good. You can't... Why is half of it, like, chopped off? Why is half of it chopped off? Okay. Custom, low quality, medium. Put it to medium. See if that helps. Maybe DX12. I should try DX12. Maybe get a big performance boost from that. Wow. Medium, still below 60. Damn. Okay. Okay. Put it to low. At least the game has like a nice bit here where you can just tune your settings before going into like the main game. I always hate it. I always wish PC games had like a little arena you could run around in and just test how it runs. So I'm only just getting 60, even on the lowest settings. I mean, this game runs at like 1080p to get 60 frames a second on the Xbox and PlayStation 5, so I guess I should have expected it. You have so few graphic settings as well. The vegetation is killing the FPS, yeah. And this isn't even with ray tracing. I don't have ray tracing. I don't have a ray tracing capable graphics card. Because I'm poor. I'm not poor. Choose which monitor you would like to use. Asynchronous compute. Okay, let's try DX12. We have to reset the game for that though, probably. Yes. Maybe we'll get a huge performance boost. I'm going into DX12. Usually I find DX12 actually hurts performance and makes the game stutter a lot. But we'll see. We'll see. DX12, please be the savior. Okay, continue. But this is what you would expect from a new PC game. Having to mess around with a load of things just to get it working properly. Let's go back to Half-Life 2. Okay. Oh my god, it's running even worse. I told you DX12 would make it run worse. Barely even hitting 60 now. Even on the lowest settings. Wow. And look at the frame time graph. It's insane how bad that is. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Yep, we're still on the lowest settings. It didn't go back up or anything. Field of view can hurt performance. Let's put that down. Back to what it was, which was 0 by default. But it's so zoomed in, and no, not really. Didn't affect the frame rate really at all. Wow. Okay. Okay, so it seems like what we're going to have to do, put it back to DX11, and then cap it to 60. Otherwise, it's going to be a disaster. I have the new drivers installed. I literally installed them before starting this. Here we go again. I wonder why I get less FPS when you turn to the tunnel. I think it might be because the pop-in is so bad that when I'm looking out towards the trees, it's actually drawing in less detail. And so when I turn to the tunnel, because it's closer, it's drawing in more detail, so it runs worse. Because zombies pop in. I've seen some reviews where the zombies pop in, like, right in front of your face. So. Low settings. Is there a frame rate cap in-game? We could use FSR. I personally hate using any kind of upscaler because I can really tell the difference. Cyberlight 2077. I saw some reviews saying that it was as broken as 2077. So yeah. Okay. Field of view. Sharpness can only be done with vertical sync. Oh no, look. The description is wrong. It says sharpness, but then it has the description for VSync underneath it. And then for game screen size, it has it for the resolution. That's not what game screen size does. And then field of view is the upscaler. What the shit? How broken is this? Oh my god. Oh dear. And the full screen on this doesn't tie the mouse to the game window. So as I'm scrolling up and down, it's scrolling up and down on the chat on OBS. Oh Jesus. So I have to Alt-Tab, go onto OBS, and then scroll the chat back to the bottom. Okay. Okay. Why does the sound go up to 40 plus? It's kind of weird. Controls. So no frame rate limit in the game. Gonna have to do that outside of the game with Reaver Tuner. So let's do that now. Alt-Tab doesn't work properly in this game. Also. Okay. Reaver Tuner. I'm adding the game to Reaver Tuner so I can lock it independently. What are these bonkers numbers? Why volume out of 40 when it should be 100 or 10? They're Polish. No, I'm joking. It's just a joke. Are they Polish? A Techland Polish? Techland made Dead Island, which I love. I've played Dead Island like 6 times. They are Polish. They said the game was going to be very polished. What they meant was Polish, not polished. Right. Dying Light 2. Engine or games? I can't even find the launcher in the files to actually put into Reaver Tuner. This is weird. Okay, look, I'll show you this quickly. So, I got Reaver Tuner up. I want to add Dying Light 2 so I can independently limit the frame rate. Go to Dying Light 2. Usually, the .exe would be here. Not there. It's not there. It's not there. Is it there? Is it there? It's not there. Go back. Games. Not there. PH. Source. Data. Memory. Language. Work. Bin. And it's there. Fuck me. Why is it there? I've never seen that before either. So now I can lock it to 60. And there we go. It's now locked. So that should help with the frame pacing a bit. Apparently 1,500 people worked on this game. If you go to their Twitter, they said like 1,500 people worked on this game. Which seems madness. It's just madness to me. That must be madness. It must be madness. Okay. Even though we're getting 60, it feels very... It still feels very laggy. And we're getting crazy screen tearing. Like right down the middle of the screen. No, it doesn't feel choppy. It feels like my mouse is moving through Vaseline. Like there's mouse acceleration or mouse smoothing going on. Even though there isn't. Even though it's off. It feels fine in here. Well, no, actually. It does feel a little bit weird. Okay. So yeah, alt-tabbing doesn't work very well in this either. I could barely even get back to my desktop by alt-tabbing it. I should probably put it in borderless then. But borderless usually has issues with OBS because it's not exclusive full screen. OBS will freak out, though it is in windowed borderless. Maybe alt-tabbing it puts it to windowed borderless by default when you alt-tab it. See, there's no like apply option. Like, there's no apply. So when I do exit, it says you have unsaved options, but there is no way to apply it before even exiting out of it. How bizarre. Okay. You have unsaved options, but I just saved them. Insane. I've got FreeSync on, so there shouldn't be screen tearing like this. That's pretty mad. Like it goes like all the way from the middle to like the top. Depending on where I look, up and down. Damn. Okay. Put VSync on then? But VSync usually conflicts with FreeSync, so I might have to turn FreeSync on. FreeSync off, sorry. Okay, I've turned VSync on, and now I can't see the screen tearing anymore, so it's not a good start, is it? We're on the lowest possible settings. It's super blurry. Is motion blur still on? Okay, motion blur off. Okay. Hold to jump further, like Mario.
Shit, man. You're still strong.
You're still strong. Me strong boy. So they got rid of the mini-map. But wow, it's full of artifacts. This is like Discord share screening. It's probably because there's so much foliage. The bitrate on Twitch cannot keep up. 6,000 kbs is not enough for this much foliage, but I can't do anything about that. Twitch maxes out at 6,000. So yeah, it's because there's so much foliage. It does not record or stream well at all.
Thanks. It's good to see you, Spike. I mean, how long has it been?
Far too long. But don't get all mushy on me now. Come, I want to show you something.
So we're getting a lot 60 even on
It's
low,
incredible.
but like
What's
it doesn't
incredible?
look like low
Most
settings, you know.
pilgrims don't last 2-3 years on the road.
I would
You've
expect
been
the
kicking
lowest
around for
settings
what,
to look
4 years
a lot
now?
worse than
And
this.
you're still alive.
So are you?
I know, but I'm fucking awesome.
I'm fucking awesome.
Yeah, right.
Seriously, I wish I had as much energy as you.
This was written by a
Got any lead on
5-year-old.
Jane?
Nah, trail went cold after New Paris.
Which route did you take? Through Baines or Gary?
Baines. What a shithole. Some 5 rickety huts left and a ramshackle fence. Nobody there had heard of her.
So she must have gone to Gary. In that case, I'll head north.
Okay. I should watch Digital
Look at that.
Foundry's new
A beehive
video
full
on
of
it.
honey. Can't let an opportunity like this go to waste.
Is game good?
No way.
Oh, look around. If we're lucky, there's chamomile growing here too.
It runs horrifically. Let's just say that. Survivor sense. I've got it on the lowest settings to even hit 60. Let's see what happens. It's got kind of like a Ubisoft menu, like Assassin's Creed menu. I'm wondering if anti-aliasing like affects the actual resolution. Because in Assassin's Creed, if you drop anti-aliasing to low, it drops the in-game resolution to 85%. So I'm wondering if it's doing something like that, because it looks really blurry. It looks super blurry. So let's put this to high. Yeah, it looks a lot less blurry now. I reckon it's dropping the resolution when you put anti-aliasing to low. Survivor sense.
You've gotten a bit dull since the last time we saw each other, huh?
Survivor vision.
You know what chamomile looks like, right?
Look how tiny the writing is on that. Can I change that? It's tiny. Large grey. Speaker color grey. Why would I want it grey? You want it to stand out? I would say yellow. Okay.
Yeah, this'll do.
This'll do.
You remember that old herbalist we helped escort to her village?
Oh, yeah, the one that had that saying. Remember, chamomile and honey are gifts that keep giving.
Combine them and lucky you, you just might go on living.
Yeehaw! Medicine blueprint. You received your first blueprint. Blueprints are plans that allow you to create accessories, consumables, and weapon modifications using various craft parts, scavenged during exploration. This is where you store all the craft parts you collect. Read the craft part descriptions to see how they're used and when you can find them. Where you can find them. Hover over, blah blah blah, yes. You never forget your first. Sure.
Come on, we're almost there.
So it's definitely designed for a console, because... What does that look like to
This is
you?
it. Come on.
Does that look like a D-pad? Definitely a D-pad, alright.
Wow.
Wow, it's a building.
Somebody had a nice
Wow.
crib.
It's very dark.
Damn it, locked. I'll try to get through here. You check the other side. Take anything we could use.
Yeah, sure.
You're sure? Sure. So, apparently, you have to unlock the ability to slide in this one. And apparently it takes like 15 hours to unlock it. E kicks, punch, block. Okay. Survivor vision. Perps.
Empty.
It's so dark. Cutscene.
What the?
It's a rat.
Hey, everything all right?
Yeah, just rats.
I think it's time we parted ways.
Why?
I'm starting to worry about you. And you know our saying. If you're starting to worry about someone, it means it's time to go.
Rice. Rice. Baby. Resin. Ricin. Play the piano. Play the piano. Well, this is very janky. I'm telling you, man. If a game is delayed and delayed and delayed, I'm pretty sure it's going to end up worse than if it wasn't delayed in the first place. You know what I mean? You just keep making it worse, almost, when you delay it. Oh, this is very janky.
Nothing here. Party.
2023.
But by then the GRE would have long since lost control of the virus.
What's wrong with the field of view? What do you mean, what's wrong with it? I've got it pretty high. Because it was so low in the videos I was watching. Feels weird. Let's try 15. Why you can't have the actual value that it is? Why is it 0 to 20? Well, not, it's not even 0 to 20. It's minus 10 to 20. Sure. Okay. Bit lower, a bit more, bit better for probably for video. For video. 5 years later, who remembers Haran? Harambe. My Harambe. Poor Harambe. I need a flashlight. Like, desperately. It's so dark.
I wonder how the wine tasted back then.
No one could tell because wine tasting is a fucking lie. It's a shambles. What's wrong with my leg? I can see my legs. Whee! Your character doesn't have a turning animation. Just spins on the spot. Whee! Okay, he does when he's standing up, but when he's crouched, he doesn't. Spin round and round, round and round.
And that's what they called art?
I know, right? People have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. This is a banana. It's art. No, it's a banana.
Nada.
Spin
Zip.
me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, right round. Hide area. Ooh. I'm hidden. Spinning around. A record player? What is this?
Hoodoo you voodoo.
Bitch.
Sounds familiar.
That's from Dead Island. Who do you voodoo, bitch? I know that because I've played Dead Island so many times. Who do you voodoo, bitch? Who do you voodoo? Who do the voodoo? You do. You do the voodoo. This is rather grim, this. Playing this. Oh, hello. I love how you can't see anything unless you actually do the survivor vision. Dead people. Oh shit! Dead people! Oh wait, there's dead people everywhere. It's a zombie apocalypse. Goodbye. Sorry, Dave. Goodbye.
That's heartbreaking.
There's nothing like a party to celebrate the end of the world.
They died on their own terms.
Let's hope we get that lucky too. I'll see what's upstairs. You check out the
So
garden,
dark.
Okay.
Objective updated. Explore the garden. They all died hunched over, somehow. How the hell are they still sitting? The rigor mortis. I don't know. Let's party! Hit markers. See, the billboard is an enemy. And they why did they all die? What? How's he still got? What? How did they die? How did they kill themselves? Oh, pills. Pills. Pills here. Pills here.
She was classy.
What? Drugs. Drugs, man.
At least they had each other.
Explore the garden.
Dearest Mary, I'm sorry I ran from you. They say that once the virus makes you turn, you're gone forever. That can't be true. I know you're still in there, underneath all that pain and disease. I'm coming to join you. No more running. God.
Check this out.
Shaky cam. Goodbye letter. Goodbye so soon. Phew. Where are the stairs? Bless you. Thank you. Oh. Very floaty.
Sit down, buddy. For you.
A gift?
A bat.
A gift from the heavens, to be more accurate. I've just found it, by the owner's dead body. May it be of more use to you. Here.
It's gone flat.
Look at you and your sophisticated palate. Drink. Who would have thought the end of the world could be so peaceful?
Yeah, at least until night falls.
True. I wish Crane could have seen this.
Who?
Crane! Crane! Crane. You know, Crane.
I tracked
You
down
know,
that guy
Crane.
for you.
No, Crane. The protagonist from the first game, who was incredibly dreary. Why didn't you say so earlier? What guy?
What guy?
Quit pretending. You became a pilgrim to track that fucker down. Waltz. I found someone who knows him.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
Wait, what?
A
You're only
what?
telling me now?
When I tossed you a beer, thought you guessed right away we were celebrating. The guy's in Villador. Supposedly he knows something about Waltz.
Villador. So I'm that close, huh? Hey, I got a favor to ask you. You deliver this to Gary? It's on your way. People don't like pilgrims there, but they pay well.
And where do people like pilgrims?
Well, they're afraid of us. Everyone does their best to survive.
Maybe. But when something needs to be transported through the hordes of infected, then suddenly they're knocking on our doors. All right, but you owe me one.
So apparently this guy's from the first game, this Spike.
Not just one.
I don't remember him at all. The first
So what
game's
about that guy?
writing and story is
Well,
so
I
bad.
talked to him over the radio. He didn't tell me his name. Sounds like he's got something to hide. See that antenna on the hill? That'll help you contact the informant. He'll be listening for you at dawn on a frequency of 140.200 megahertz. Told him he'd hear from you soon.
Do you know what he wants in return?
What does he want in return?
Didn't say. But he didn't sound like the kind of guy who does things for free.
I don't think that kind of guy exists.
What? What about me?
You're an old fart who likes racing me, and makes me ask around about his crazy girlfriend.
Hey. She's not crazy. Jane's just maybe, well, a little hot-headed. And she's always getting herself into trouble. But if you could get a load of her...
Beg your pardon? What'd you say?
All right. Still too early in the evening for that sort of talk.
Eyes? I was going to say eyes. Beautiful. Steely.
What did you say?
Huge.
Never heard anyone get so worked up about gray eyes.
Because you don't know shit about the world, let alone women.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'm telling you, I'll finally find Jane. We'll set up a house. We're gonna live there. No one's gonna drive us out. And I'll stop wondering like a moron.
I'll drink to that.
No littering.
And that Waltz. What's his deal? Is he family?
No, not at all.
Then why are you looking for him? Will you tell me sometime?
Yeah, one day.
Well, my time's up.
So when will I see you again, huh? In another 2 years?
Maybe. Take care, man. I hope you find that Waltz guy, or whoever you're looking for. And remember, 140.200 megahertz. At dawn, the guy's waiting for you.
A crubby bat. A rare one-handed stick. Look at me. I look like I got like some weird chainmail on. I look like I'm 13 and 30 at the same time. Okay. How do I get the weapon? I've got it. Got it equipped. Got a bat. One-handed bat. We're going. Away. Oh. How do I look at, like, the skill tree? Skills. So, parkour points. High jump allows you to jump higher. Safe landing. Landing jump. Fast climb. Slide. So, slide isn't until there. Slide should not be an unlockable skill. You should just have it from the start. Wall combo. Okay. Oh no, I can't slide. Oh no. If only there was a mini-map. But now we got a shitty compass. It kind of looks like a bit like Metro Exodus. In a way, you know? It's so blurry. Even with motion blur off. I'm very confused. Very confused. Way. Motion blur says that it changes something else as well. All of them do, I'm pretty sure. Like, all of them. We go to video. So these work. Then if you go to advanced. These don't. Choose what monitor you would like to use. Resolution you would like to use. VSync. Field of view says upscaler. That means brightness, apparently. Colorblind mode for particles. But then here it works just fine. Sure. Perform a quick attack.
Fighters.
They got health bars. But do they have damage numbers? I want damage numbers. $6 money. You gotta have a flashlight, man. You gotta have a flashlight. I guess I knocked the second one out pretty well, yeah. It hit the wall and it just died instantly. Do I not have the ability to do a heavy strike yet? It's so jerky, it's so janky, it's so clunky. I should probably move this to the other side. Whoa! You're looking into the void. Did they fly like that in the first game as well? What, when you hit them? Yes. Once you killed them, they would go flying. Transform. Ah! Oh god! I'm on the roof. No! Oh, oh god, now I'm on the side. There we go. Good. So now you can see the D-pad that I'm not using. I've got my health thing, and I've got my baseball bat. And it's got a bar, which I'm guessing is the durability of it. Open sesame. So you can see the stamina of the zombies. They die instantly in the water. Empty? Why even let me search it if it's empty? Unbelievable. Look at a ledge and jump towards it. Ah. Like Jurassic Park 2. Or it's like Uncharted 2. So there's no sprint button. It sprints automatically. So many dead people. Don't get close to the biters or they'll wake up. God, I'm moving so fast you can tell from the speed lines on the screen. So fast. Gotta go fast. Whoa, I'm going so fast. Whoa. Way too fast for you. Welcome. So we're getting a locked 60 on low, but on low. I shouldn't be having to run it on low settings, really. There's probably like one setting that completely kills the frame rate. Please do not disturb the local wildlife. Why not? Bump, 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 bump. I can climb faster than that. That didn't work. Speed. I am speed. Oh great, it's another game where you pick up all the flowers. Great. I love picking up all the flowers. So much fun. Whee! I can't wait to pick up all the flowers in Horizon Forbidden West as well. It's going to be so much fun. Pick up all the flowers. Pick up All the boar hides to make a bigger wallet. How did this guy survive 4 years as a pilgrim without knowing how to slide? It wouldn't be Dying Light if the game was more brown than my toilet. Yeah, Dying Light is such a brown game. The brownest and beigest game ever created. It's like it's come out from the 80s somehow. A UK 80s front room. To be fair, it doesn't look brown here. There's no brown. It's green, red, blue. But when the sun's out, it's so brown. Woohoo! Parkour, level up. What can I get? I can do a high jump. Wow. Yay.
Almost there. Oh, it's already dark. It's time to hide somewhere for the night. It won't get any better than this.
Nighttime. But people always say the nighttime stuff is really, like, scary. I'm like, really? You can still I mean, in the first game, you could just shoot them in the head and they would die. Just like any other zombie. There's no guns in this one, so you can't do that. So it might be harder to stay out at night. The drain pipe. Oh my goodness, my hand! What's happening to my hand? Yeah, there's no guns. There's a bow and arrow. And possibly like crossbows and stuff. My hand!
The broadcast station should be here somewhere.
Search for a safe place to sleep. Now, there was guns in the trailers for this game years ago, but they took them out because they wanted to go fully melee only, really. Boo! Sleep in the closet.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Quick time events. What year is it? Goodness sake.
This is it. The broadcast station. I gotta start the generator.
I hope they make up for the lack of guns with crazy melee stuff. Now, Dead Island had crazy melee stuff and guns, but Dying Light actually took away a load of the crazy melee stuff, and there was way less options in like the crafting of stuff, which is a real shame. That's why Dead Island is a much better game. There are zombies. So if you don't jump, he won't grab onto it. Even if you're falling, it won't grab onto it at all. Turn on the power. What the fuck? Zombies? Oh wait, there are zombies fucking everywhere. Because it's a zombie fucking apocalypse. What do you fucking expect?
What the hell is that?
It's a rider. Combat basics. Some enemies use power attacks that deal massive damage and can knock you down. When the enemy is about to use a power attack, his health bar starts blinking red. Dodge to avoid being hit. To perform a dodge, press the spacebar. Oop. Ow, that's not fair. I couldn't see it. It went through all the zombies. That's not fair at all. Where are my other guns? Other guns? Other guns. Other weapons. 18, 13, 14. How do I change them? I don't know. Oh my god, it's stuck. Look. This game. Dude. Come on. This game was delayed like, what? 2 years? Goodness sake. It runs like shit. The fucking menu descriptions don't work properly. Press the right side of the D-pad. Yeah, I don't know what button changes. Tab doesn't. Middle mouse? No. Alt? No. Oh, caps lock makes you do a 180. Oh. No accessory. Ah, hold free. Hold free. Holding free brings the weapon select up. I'm going to turn the brightness up. It's so dark. Even though it was fine. So look. Adjust the brightness settings for your display until the symbol to the left is barely visible. It's barely visible, but it's still super dark. So I'm going to turn it up. That's a bit better. Ow! What the? Did he hit me through the bloody gate? It's a rare stick. Mm. A rare stick. Seems... what? They just keep spawning for some reason. They don't stop coming and I don't stop coming. I think the game might be a bit broken. Oh, we good? I think the game is a little bit broke. Can't use enemies nearby. Sure. Goodness sake. Why can't any game... This game was delayed years. It's this year's Cyberpunk. Woohoo! Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Yeah, boys. Is it stuck in there? Oh, there it is. Hello. Why are you running? Why are you running? Wow.
That was close.
Antibiotics. Undead trophy. Infected trophy. Unique. just making sure I'm not playing more than 2 hours, just in case I can refund this. Boosh. Okay, so let's do some testing with the performance. Let's put everything up to high again. So yeah. Let's see what is causing the frame rate to die. I could probably guess. Contact shadows or fog. Fog quality probably is causing the frame rate to die. Let's have a look. Well, I got a relatively big increase. And then I would say contact shadows, maybe. And contact shadows was only like 1 or 2 frames. Contact shadows. Fog, motion blur. Ambient occlusion, probably. You can have it off completely if you want to. Ambient occlusion is dropping below 60 a little bit at times. Global illumination, really? Reflections? Screen space reflections. This is not really a very good options menu, you know, having low, medium, high for reflections. Yeah, it's not great. Screen space reflections is usually a pretty high hitter. Probably that. Probably the reflections is what's causing it to die. See, shadows aren't really that big of a deal nowadays. Do I notice any difference between low and high? It looks higher res. It looks less blurry. But yeah, like a lot of games nowadays, you can't really tell the difference between low and high. Yeah, we're still getting some dips. Still getting some dips. So I reckon I could probably put that contact shadows up to high and reflections to low. Fog and reflections to low, I reckon. And still have it capped at 60. Just do the story before I reach the 2 hours, so I could possibly refund low. Apparently the the story's like 25 hours or something like that. I don't know where they got the 500-hour playtime thing from. I don't think that's possible at all. I think that's a load of bullshit. Unless you kept replaying it over and over again. That's the only way. Safe zones! I know what a safe zone is. They said 500 hours to get 100%. I don't believe them at all. Probably under 100 hours.
Alright, let's roll. This is Aiden, over.
You're listening to Aiden Radio live from the zombie apocalypse.
I guess I have to wait until morning.
Boo. Let's try the different ones.
Well, you know, I came all the way from Terzawa and looked, and there's a hole in the can. Had to go all the fucking way back.
What?
Charlie says a fox bit him.
Charlie says your fox beat him.
They've been extinct for over a decade. Probably some biter chomped him and he's talking crap.
But his marker's glowing green.
Well, he's already infected. What do you expect? Still, you keep an eye on him.
He won't confide in me. Just makes those speeches of his to the mirror. Aitor will never be like the commander.
269. Nice.
Have you seen Dennis today? Nope. Come to think of it, I haven't seen him for a couple of days. Why?
He went to the old GRE containers to look for medicine. Told him it'd been looted already, and that he's suicidal.
If he went alone, we might as well just dig him a grave.
See, I've been bit, look.
If they just cuff Carl, they'd solve Lucas's murder real quick.
So clearly,
Business with Lucas
being bit
is
isn't a
fucked
death
up,
sentence
but you can't take your
anymore.
anger out on the bazaar. Coming from one of those bazaar idiots. Well,
How bizarre.
I was
How
surprised.
bizarre. They keep giving me more fucking frequencies.
It's just like that! From the roof! He pissed on a fucking PK! Fucking awesome!
Enough of that. Time to sleep. I'll try again in the morning.
Do you want more frequencies? Okay. So apparently the map is 4 times the size as the last game, but it plays out in the same way. About halfway through you unlock the second part of the map. And apparently you don't get the paraglider until the second part of the map either. I want the paraglider now. Imagine if Zelda Breath of the Wild gave you the paraglider like 30 hours in. Aiden Babaden?
Are we running or what?
But, like, now?
No, when we're old. No, Edie.
We need supplies.
Everything's ready.
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
Maybe they're all dead.
You're stupid.
Let's go. Now.
Shh. It'll be all right.
He's got a ponytail. Don't trust him. Nope. They've all got cancer. Oh, Jesus.
Wait here. Nothing good will come of this.
Have you brought 12346?
We were supposed to take the patients back to the city.
Don't worry. They'll let us go soon.
Edie, I'm scared.
I'm here with you. You're safe with me.
I know.
Do what I tell you.
Let's waltz. Let's waltz on out of here.
Easy. See, sis? Even if they separate us, this is how we'll always find each other.
Edie! Not him, no! Mia! Edie!
else, we won't make it. The military will be here any moment.
Wait. Close your eyes.
That's a big bloody needle. So I'm bald as well. Why does my sister get to have long hair still? Bullshit.
Fire! Fire in the lab!
I will not conform to your gender bullshit of having short hair as a man. Yeah, I thought it was a woman as well, but yeah, it's Aiden as a kid, so it sounds like a girl. I had a nightmare. Oh no. How bizarre. How bizarre.
Time to contact the guy Spike was talking about. This is Aiden. I'm on frequency 140.200 megahertz.
Hello? Aiden?
Yes. I was supposed to get in touch with you.
Thought you'd change your mind. Why are you looking for Waltz, Pilgrim?
To find someone else. Her name is Mia. 15 years ago, we were in a hospital together and...
I know who you're looking for, Aiden. You want to know why Waltz was doing those experiments on all of you. Why you are stronger, more durable than others.
We've never seen this story done a million times before, have we?
Since I left the survivors camp. Can you help me or not?
Maybe I can. Let's meet, Pilgrim.
Where and when?
Entrance to the metro tunnel by the bay. You can get inside the tunnels through an open GRE hatch. I'll meet you there.
I take it you're not doing this for free.
I have to leave the city, but I won't make it on my own outside. Take me to New Paris, and we're even. Along the way, I'll tell you everything I know. Over and out.
Wait. I have to at least know if she's alive.
She's alive. I'm going to the rendezvous. I'll see you later, Aiden.
Is it set in... Where is it set? Is it set in Prague? I'm not sure where it's set. Feels to me like I've been living my life, living in a gangster's paradise. See, it looks pretty nice here. There's no brown, no horrible brown. It looks nice and green. Welcome to church. Take me to church. God is dead. God never existed in the first place. So, yes, God is dead. This is not a Christian stream. God is dead. And if God did exist, I would punch him in the face. Land on Ormitas. What? What? I beg your pardon? I've never seen that word before in my life. What was that? Land on Ormitazizers. What? You mean a garbage truck? Why couldn't you just say garbage truck? silly Polish with your weird words. Whee! You can't tell if you can search something unless you do the survivor vision, which is silly as hell. You should be able to tell without it. Basically, they were like, "Oh shit, you can't tell what you can loot and what you can't loot, so we need a mechanic to be able to tell what you can and can't loot apart." So instead of fixing the problem, they made a different mechanic for it. For some reason.
Hello? It's Aiden. Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear. That means you must be close.
I swam across the lake.
So, you've almost reached the tunnels. There's an entrance. The only one the GRE left when they sealed off the city. I'm coming from the other side. Hurry up.
What's wrong?
They're so spongy.
Hurry.
Whoop. Nope. Be You can stealth take down a zombie. Sure. Sure. Even though it was looking right at me. They got delayed reactions, it's fine. It's fine. Phone. Rags. Rags to riches. Where am I going? This way. Right, it's so slow. It's so sluggish. It's unbelievable. I keep trying to sprint with shift. Doesn't work. Whee! Wow. I'd rather avoid combat than actually do it. Which might be the point to start with. Whoa. Whoa. Physics. It's a ladder. Whee! I like the swinging stuff. I like swinging.
I'm entering the tunnels. Hey.
So dark.
Can you hear
There's
me?
got to be a flashlight, surely. There was in the first game. You wish you could slide there, yeah. Gotta unlock it. Gotta unlock the slide. Controls. Key bindings. Movement. Actions, I guess. Kick, reload, paraglider. Which does look really cool. But you don't get for like until halfway through the game. Inventory. Flashlight is T. I guess I don't have one yet. You don't have a flashlight. You are so unprepared. It's unbelievable. Why does nobody bring any bloody flashlights? See, this looks good. I think it's the lighting makes it look good here. Can I do something with the HUD? Health bars, humans, awakening bars, stamina bar, show dot crosshair. I'd like to be able to, like, RPG, action, immersive. Didn't work. Didn't work. Oh. So you can't turn the health bar off, you can't turn the compass off, and you can't turn the D-pad off. It doesn't let you. That's dumb. That's pretty silly.
Hey, is anybody there?
Is anybody there? He's behind you.
Oh shit, this doesn't look good.
Speed lines.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's dead people. It's a zombie apocalypse. For goodness sake. Oh my god, there's people shooting each other in a war? What? I don't believe it. Dead people. Uh-oh. These guys. I need the UV light. UV. I need UV. There we go. UV. Why is it so blurry all the time? What's with all these blur effects on the screen in the cutscenes?
Are you alright?
Fucker bit me.
A volatile. Lots of those fuckers in the sewers. You must get into the light quickly.
Where's Mia?
Later. We have to move. Resist it. It'll pass. Just stay strong.
Here you are. We've been looking for you.
We've been looking for you. I'm gonna eat your face.
What about this one? Seems dead to me.
Didn't have it on him. Let's go.
Flashlight. Goodness.
I don't have the key. I swear.
Pick up the flashlight. Yay. Why did they drop it? Why did they leave it here for me?
Fuck's sake. Really? I don't have the key. I destroyed it. I did this on my own.
I'm supposed to be able to get him to open up.
I'm sure they won't hear that. Whee! Monkey bars. The monkey bar's on us. Can I help him? No. Fuck him. Leave him. Vents.
No. Don't bring Waltz. Not him. I'm coming back with them.
Oh, cutscene. Hey, motherfucker. It's a good way of not having to do lip syncing.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let him go.
Put a mask on him.
You're gonna make us let him go, punk? I'd sure like to see you do that. Bring it!
Perfect block. Block at the very last moment. Okay. I'll try. I'm not very good at parrying. They're gonna make me though. They're gonna make me do it.
I'll show you I ain't
Too late.
gonna live much longer.
Too early.
I'm gonna end you.
I'm gonna end you. I'm gonna eat your face.
Gonna fuck.
Bye, head.
Enough of this shit.
Bye, head. Bye, head. All their heads just come off. Yeah, the sound effects sound really low quality. They sound like a guitar where the tone has been completely rolled off. It's really weird. Stomp. Jump over staggered enemies and follow up with a kick. Run towards a staggered enemy and press jump to perform a vault. Press left click during a vault to vault kick a nearby enemy. Sure. Are you okay?
Come on.
I'm not a kid.
There's no time. In my pocket.
What's you got in your pocket?
What is this?
Gun. It's a magazine for a gun.
Key. The Peacekeepers, they found it. We cannot lose it. You were gonna tell me what happened to my sister. Where's Mia? You will go to Fisheye. There, ask for a
Where's
girl
Rosaria
named the
Dawson?
One. Give that to her. With it and her help, you'll learn. You will learn everything. Understand? Protect it. If Waltz gets his hands on it, the whole city, everyone will die.
Waltz? Is Waltz here?
He is. They're coming. You hear that? Renegades. Run.
We'll go together.
Take this.
All right, let's go.
It's a machete.
Fuck. There's our lost lamb.
Or are they religious nutters?
We can fix that. Slaughter him.
Parkour combat. Use Vault to increase your mobility in combat. Run at a staggered enemy and press. Okay. Oh, kick. This is the foundation of parkour combat. But I need to stagger them first. I've got a perfect parry first, which is hard enough as it is. Boosh! Wow. Boosh! There you go. And then you can just like keep chaining it. It seems to be staggered forever.
Gonna spill your blood. You're in trouble. You ain't shit. Heading easier.
Bonk. Didn't you give me a machete? Crude machete, 14 damage, yeah. It's rubbish. How do I... God, this UI is fucking terrible. What's going on? I can't even tell what's happening. So you click on the slot first, then click on the weapon. Wow. Why? Oh, there's more. Oh shit, Sherlock. You can just wait until they've dropped their guard and just whack them again, over and over again. How is it worse than the first game? I don't understand. The first game wasn't very good to begin with. How does a kick do more damage than, like, a machete? Like, a machete slash to the face does less damage than the kick. Escape with the contact. Let's go through the vent. Through the vent.
Let's get the fuck out.
Tahir, are you there? Do you have my key?
It's Walt. We have to run.
But I'm looking for him.
You idiot. He'll kill you if
You
he finds
idiot. He'll kill you. Run away. Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Get to the vent.
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
This way. You first.
What are you doing?
Waltz can't get the GRE key, remember.
What? Let me out!
Fish high. The one. Go! Damn the traitor! I did it. Hey, fellas.
You have a bat. You could, like, smash the vent out very easily.
Why did you betray me?
This key is not yours. You can't.
Where is it?
In here.
This is the end. I'm sorry.
Are they blind?
Not really. You're only dying. Before 0 hour, my grandfather raised horses. Beautiful rare breeds. I love them dearly. One day, his most beloved horse fell off the slope and broke his leg. I thought Grandpa would help him, but he just pulled out his pistol and put it in my hand.
What the hell are you doing?
You're doing
Shoot
it
him.
for him. Then he pressed my finger on the trigger. I screamed. I wanted my grandfather to die. But years later, I realized What must be
And then he
done
became cat food.
must be done.
Delicious.
Leave me no choice, my friend.
How can they not see me in the vent? Oh, thank God. They did. They actually saw me. Slidey slide. Woo! Quite a long intro to actually get to like the actual game. Hold your breath for ages. Frame drops.
Damn! Oh, that hurts.
Why are we getting frame drops in here? It's probably the water, maybe? The reflections and the water, maybe? But there's like nothing happening. Villador.
What's happening?
You're playing a shit game. Into the unknown. Open world. Upgrade your Night Runner tools using military tech. You can find it in the airdrop chests. Black screen. So real. Ooh. Help me! Help me! Someone's having a party. Hello.
Who the fuck is this?
Who the fuck is this? It's the bazaar.
He doesn't have a biomarker.
Oh, what?
You fucking turning!
Kill him! Quick! No! Hang him! Let's watch the fucker die!
What? Why would they do that? Why would they take pleasure in it?
What did I do?
Fucking straight! Wouldn't it be faster to dash him through the show? Leave him the fuck alone!
Hack on. Hack on. Hack off.
Here comes! He's about to turn! What's his problem? Thought it was a sleazy He's an outsider. He must be killed. He's with me. You got that?
Didn't I tell you not to go anywhere without me, eh? Didn't I fucking tell you?
Who the fuck are you?
They'll tell you about. Shh, shh, not now.
Well, I'm not siding with that faction. They're dicks.
Get the inhibitors.
That's Jana. Jana.
Bring him here.
Who's Jana? Ow. Fucking give it a rest, love. What the fuck? First shot. It's gonna be like Dead Rising. I need Zombrix.
He's moving. Hakon? Kill him, Hakon. Kill him before I do it for you.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Relax. Breathe. Seems he hasn't turned.
Seems? Hakon, I don't want that here.
That?
You've come back to us. Blink if you understand.
My head.
You were on the verge of turning, but UV light and inhibitors pulled you back. The bat helped too, of course. You're alive. Let's keep it that way.
Nothing's
Guy
happening.
almost
Why is the
killed
frame
us
rate
all and
dying?
Chatting him up.
Girls, relax. They're frightened. You almost destroyed their workshop. We need to move out. Can you walk?
But I don't understand. Where are we going?
To a safe place.
I gotta get to the fisheye.
The fisheye. Without the biomarker, you won't get near it.
What the hell is that?
Biomarker. Monitors the disease's progression in the dark. That's your ticket into the city. Without it, stepping out of the light is sort
Vaccination passports.
You don't know when you turn. You need a
This game is very
and I know
subtle.
where to find one. Come on.
He's turning again.
Relax. Everything's under control. It'll be fine. Hey, you're weak. Take a minute. Drink.
Seriously? What next? Maybe we should draw him a bath.
Maybe we should join my
Sounds pretty
bath.
cozy to
Bloody
me.
hell.
Maybe next time.
Get bent, Hakon.
She adores me.
Why is everybody insufferable in this
Why are
fucking
you helping
game?
me?
Let's get to know each other and find out. You go first. Where'd you get all those?
None of your business.
You're careful. Good. You live longer. You a real pilgrim? Or did you steal that badge?
I was a pilgrim.
An hour to dusk.
I'm serious, Hakon. He's not staying the night here.
Here. Your weapon and your radio.
That's not my weapon. I didn't have a
Even
pipe.
pilgrim could get by without that. Come on. Let's go.
Welcome to the city. Hey girls.
It's a nice place.
Get the
Don't get
fuck
comfortable.
away from me.
We don't need another roommate, especially one that could rob us while sleeping.
Not every pilgrim is a criminal, you know.
Uh-huh.
You have a nice workshop here. Assembling UV lamps, huh?
Yeah. You shouldn't be here. Hakon's risking our asses. Do you need Yana to put the hurt on you again?
I'm sorry. I guess I scared you, huh?
Felt better after I hit you. We're even. Yana,
Aiden,
Yana.
what is this place?
our home, our workshop, our whole world, you might say.
You might
Nicer
say.
than she is.
Hey, back off. Sarah doesn't trust anyone but me. Besides, I'm a better fighter than she is, so I can afford to be more open.
Right. Why is the FOV so low now? Cutscene. Goodness sake.
Not bad. Where's the fisheye?
The canteen is there, in the center, past the chemical dumps.
I need to get there.
Too bad. Only way to go is through the tunnel. They protect it like a portal to the fucking Valhalla. Near impossible to get through.
Can you help me get there?
Well, can you help me? You seem to be familiar with the city.
I've lived in this city since before the world got fucked up. I could help you, but you need a biomarker. You won't get far without it. Where are you from? Pretty far, I guess.
About 2,000 kilometers.
Oh, shit. How the heck did you not get infected?
That's easy. Didn't let him bite me.
Here it's different. Here we're all infected. Heard of Haran? They isolated Villador too. They built walls. They locked us in. Turned out to be the thing that saved us.
And how do you get a biomarker?
You can't get them. Unless you know the right people. And I do. Let's go. By the way, I'm Hakon.
Hack on, hack off.
I'm Aiden.
Nice to meet you, Aiden. Welcome to paradise.
What I don't understand is that it's running fine here, but in there, it was dropping frames. I guess because of the character models, maybe, but I don't know. Well, I don't want to play anymore because I'm coming up to the 2-hour mark. I'm gonna quit. It's bad. It's very bad. Will I keep playing it or will I refund it? I don't know. I'll sleep on it, I guess. Digital Foundry's got a video. Maybe I'll watch Digital Foundry's video. Maybe they've got some tips on how to make it run better. I'm going to play Half-Life 2 tomorrow anyway. We'll finish Half-Life 2 and play the episodes maybe. And then I'll see what to do after that. So yeah. I could see myself liking it if the game actually let me play it for more than 2 seconds. You know. But the combat is terrible. Really bad. So I like some of the parkour stuff is kind of cool, you know, with like chaining stuff together and the swinging on the ropes. But that's about it, really. There's nothing else good about it. It runs like shit. It looks like shit. The melee combat is terrible. The voice acting and writing is terrible. The pacing is terrible. How it's got mostly positive, I don't know. I get the feeling it will start to go down more. I worked on this game for more than 3 years and it's finally out. Well, you shouldn't fucking be reviewing it. That's a conflict of interest, isn't it? Like if I... Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to find their Twitter account. Techland Twitter. Techoland. Techland Twitter. How do you spell Techland? Here we go. Over 1,500 people worked on the game. How? How? No wonder why it's a mess. Like, apparently, this is over 500 more than the production of the first game. So, like, nearly 1,000 people made the first game? How? That's more than like a Ubisoft game. Ubisoft has like 700 people working on the game, which is mad in and of itself, but this is ridiculous. Yeah. Absolutely crazy. 1.9 hours. Let's have a look at Digital Foundry's video like now.
As DF pointed out back then, even the lowest view distance setting on PC was higher than the draw distance.
See, look, even the menus were better back then. You could actually see more without having to scroll down.
As you can see in the menu, range. In Dying Light 2, those two options are not actually adjustable in the
Don't care about ray tracing.
There are T modes, and as you can tangible. Like here, most outdoor scenes look the exact same between the volumetric fog settings. The performance is radically different, where going down
That's
to
why I
medium
turned volumetric fog to low,
because and going down to low,
there's not really much of a
from
difference,
high, a massive 25%.
but a huge performance
You would think
increase.
low means the visually optimized settings here, and for some GPUs that will definitely be the case, but low has a catch. Any scene, like this one here for example, with very obvious light beams, will have obvious jaggies in those light beams. On top of this, there is also a subtle strobing, or flicker as you might call it, in the volumetric light. For a GPU like the 2060, I
love how 2060 Super and an RX 5700 is considered mid-range. I don't agree with that, considering they're like £400-500 to buy one.
To avoid things like that. So for mid-ranged optimized settings, I will recommend medium. The next setting to adjust
mid-range. Most people on Steam use a GTX 1060, yeah. Async compute. I couldn't even turn async compute on. It wouldn't let me. Low end settings. Here we go. 1060.
You're going to have to make further sacrifices. First, I recommend cutting out screen space shadows. It's a shame, but something has got to give. Then I recommend putting GI down to low. It had minimal visual effect, but every little bit of performance will help. In terms of other settings, there's not much more that can be put lower. Adjusting SSAO to none has an incredibly negative effect on the visuals, so we don't want to touch that. So the last sacrifice is going to be volumetric fog quality. We're going to turn that down to get big performance gains, but sacrifice the quality in certain conditions that I talked about earlier. With those cuts and plays 50 Hz at your chosen resolution. Or you will want to drop resolution to somewhere in between 768p and 900p to keep 60 FPS, which would line up with FSR ultra quality mode.
Why would you do no? Don't even bother.
The game does not have that ultra quality option
Don't even bother doing
in it
that.
at the moment, and there's only quality mode in the options. Altogether, my low-end settings for a GTX 1060 like GPU look like this. Cutting as much in the settings as is reasonable.
Shouldn't it be like as low as? Shouldn't you just put it to the lowest settings? Why even bother with like high anti-aliasing? I mean, fuck me. You could probably run it at 60 FPS high at 1080, but then it would look like a dick on a 1440p monitor. It would look horrible. I'd rather lower the settings and have it as a higher resolution. It would look like a dick. If I put it on my 4K monitor and put it to 1080p, it would look okay. Because 1080p goes into 1080p goes into, what is it? 2160? 1920 by 1080 goes into 2160. Yeah, I think so. Whereas it doesn't go into 1440p, which is why it looks ugly as fuck. Lingering issues in conclusion. Maybe I need to use VSR, FSR. I've never used it really. I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. I can tell a massive difference even on like the highest. You can do it. You can load. You can dance if you want to. Right. FSR quality. Oh my god. It looks horrific. Jesus. Oh god. That looks horrid. Like, it looks so horrible. I don't know why anyone would ever use FSR. It looks horrible. Maybe you can't tell on Twitch or on YouTube or whatever, but it looks awful. It looks like 720p. Ugh. That looks like fucking 540p or something. Jeez. Why would you ever use that? What's the linear stuff? Linear quality? Is it even, like, working properly? No upscaling. Such a huge difference. This is how it be when you take your glasses off. You're not wrong. I mean, it looks... No, it doesn't look as bad. It looks even worse. FSR is worse than taking your glasses off when you can't see more than 4 feet in front of your face. That's the tagline for FSR. Like, I've never had the option to use DLSS because I don't... What cards support DLSS? The 10 series didn't support DLSS, did it? Well, if it did, I didn't use it. So I've never had the chance to use DLSS. But FSR looks terrible. Absolute god-awful. And it just feels horrible. 20 series and onward, yeah. So I've never used DLSS, so I can't compare it, but FSR looks terrible. Terrible. The game feels horrible, anyway. It just feels horrible. Oh, it's fucking like football yobs. What if I uncap the frame rate? Ooh. I mean, it's barely going above 60 anyway. So you might as well keep it at 60. Custom low. Advanced features. So you can go super low. It doesn't scale very well, I would say. And the frame times are terrible with an uncapped frame rate. I don't think I've seen a frame time graph that bad with an uncapped frame rate before. Jeez. Yeah. And, so yeah. So I'm either gonna... We're gonna play Half-Life 2 tomorrow. And I'm either gonna refund this or... maybe... Because you get 2 weeks to refund it. Maybe let it sit for a few days and see if they can patch it a bit more. We'll see. We're gonna play Half-Life 2 tomorrow anyway. Continue that. So yeah. Thanks for watching the disaster that is Dying Light 2. I mean, it's kind of what I expected. I either thought it was going to be really shit or really good, and it's really shit. It's even worse than the first game. But the first game got tons of support throughout the years, and it did get better. So maybe it'll get better. But I played Dying Light when it came out, and I finished it when it came out, and it was, even though I didn't think the game was great, it ran fine, it wasn't buggy, it was fine. So I don't know what the problem is. It's crazy, because the graphical quality is not increased much. But yeah. I will see you tomorrow. Today, tomorrow. Yes. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then.